Dollar extends 20 to 12 months excessive versus yen amid inflation jitters. Aussie slips earlier than RBA Tokyo. The dollar endured its overnight rally into Asian trading hours on Tuesday, hitting sparkling two-decade highs versus the yen, as concerns approximately continual inflation driven up U.S. bond yields. The dollar also edged better versus the euro, sterling and Swiss franc. It crept up, too, versus the Australian dollar, with the market split on whether or not the country's primary financial institution will hike Australia's key hobby charge later in the day via 1/4 point or opt for something larger. The Aussie weakened 0.15% to $0.7183, continuing its retreat from a 6-week top at $0.72825 reached remaining Friday. The greenback pushed as excessive as 132.305 yen on Tuesday, a stage no longer visible since April 2002, buoyed by the 10-year Treasury yield's upward thrust to 3.05% for the primary time in nearly 4 weeks. The foreign money pair final traded 0.17% better at 132.12. Commonwealth Bank of Australia (OTC, CMWAY) blames not simply yield differentials, but additionally Japan's reliance on strength imports for the yen's weak point, even though it does not assume a great deal greater depreciation from right here. We do not forget JPY will continue to gain from safe haven flows so long as Japan's contemporary account remains in surplus, CBA strategist Carol Kong wrote in a word to customers. As such, we do now not count on a repeat of the speedy USD, JPY appreciation visible in March and April, and alternatively anticipate the greenback to consolidate close to the top of its current 126,131 yen variety, she said. Strong U.S. jobs information on the give-up of closing week have fueled bets that upward rate pressures can be around for longer, probably forcing extra aggressive motion from the Federal Reserve. Consumer rate figures due Friday will provide extra clues at the Fed's rate hiking direction, ahead of next week's policy selection, where a half-point growth is widely anticipated. Friday's inflation report will possibly show that inflation isn't always easing just yet, but that the odds of a recession are still low, Edward Moya, senior marketplace analyst at OANDA, wrote in Observe. Wall Street will want to look ahead to a couple more inflation reviews after this one before all and sundry can expectantly make a name as to while the Fed may additionally adjust their tightening course. The dollar index, which measures the forex against 6 major friends, ticked up 0.04% to 102.51, extending Monday's 0.26% improve. The euro slipped 0.09% to $1.0686 ahead of the European Central Bank's rate-setting assembly on Thursday, with buyers, who have already priced in numerous hikes and the stop of bond-buying stimulus, looking more clarity on what comes after. Sterling edged 0.04% lower to $1.2523. It gained 0.29% within the preceding consultation, as Prime Minister Boris Johnson survived a vote of no confidence however turned into left weakened. The dollar introduced 0.11% to 0.97125 Swiss francs.